Hey there, welcome back to the Film Fan Club. I'm Sam Carrico with your Pi Day movie news dump for March 14th. Kong Skull Island is off to a fine start at the box office, debuting at #1 this weekend with over $61 million. Logan's still doing well though, placing second with $37 million its second weekend. In total, Logan's already made over $150 million back against its $97 million production budget, so in the long run it's probably going to be able to turn a pretty good profit. Get Out was in the #3 spot with a $21 million haul this weekend, The Shack was 4th with $10 million, and Lego Batman still in the top 5 with $7.8 million. You can find our reviews of Logan and Kong Skull Island up on this channel now. With Mutants recently doing well at the box office and on the tomato meter, 20th Century Fox wants to keep the hype going as they gear up for Deadpool 2. How great was that teaser trailer, by the way? Moving on, Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds, posted on Twitter this past week that Zazie Beetz will be playing Domino in the upcoming sequel. Beetz previously starred in the FX show Atlanta, which is currently on hiatus until 2018. Perfect timing for her to join the mutant cast. Character Domino was created in the 90s and first appeared as a member of the X-Force, but later got her own series down the line. Her powers are pretty interesting, kind of manifesting subconsciously and just kind of affecting the situation around her without her purposely trying to, kind of creating like a domino effect. Her ties to other mutant teams like the X-Force could make for some great spin-off potential too. Filming on the Deadpool sequel is expected to start later this year, and I'll bet that we'll be finding out who's playing Cable before too long as well. We'll keep you updated. Hey, spoiler alert for Batman vs. Superman, but honestly, who cares at this point? Even though the character's supposed to be dead, Collider.com reported this morning that director Matthew Vaughn is in preliminary conversations with Warner Brothers to come on board to do a Superman sequel. Wow, I mean, he'd come back in Justice League, I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, but they're not even going for any sort of suspense at this point. They're just like, hey, Superman's alive, coming back, we'll see you soon. Collider's sources say that even if Vaughn decides not to helm Man of Steel 2, Warner Brothers still wants him to do another DC movie. Vaughn previously directed X-Men First Class and Kingsman, which are both great movies, so I definitely wouldn't mind seeing him come on to do a DC film. We'll let you know as this develops. The next DC film you can see in theaters will be Wonder Woman this June. This week's Entertainment Weekly features Thor Ragnarok on the cover with our first real look at the new Marvel sequel. Inside you can see Thor's new haircut, Mark Ruffalo as Dr. Bruce Banner, the return of Loki, Cate Blanchett as the goddess of death Hela, Tessa Thompson from Creed, and the one and only Jeff Goldblum. In the film, Thor not only takes on the villainous Hela straight out of cosmic prison, but he also fights the Incredible Hulk at some point on a planet called Sakaar. Although I don't really know about Thor's new haircut, it doesn't really feel that Asgardian per se, I am excited for this new film. It does feel like a nice change of pace for the Thor movies, and the color scheme feels something more along the lines of Guardians of the Galaxy, so that'll be interesting to see. The movie comes out November 3rd, just 2 weeks before Justice League. And just when he thought James Cameron was making some progress on his Avatar sequels, bam! Delayed again! The acclaimed director pushed back the release date for the 3rd time last week, telling the Toronto Star, quote, 2018 is not happening. We haven't announced a firm date. Elaborating, so we're not making Avatar 2. We're making Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's an epic undertaking, end quote. And while I get what he's saying, 2019 will be 10 years since the first Avatar movie, and that's a movie that I think was good at the time, but it's kind of died out of the public consciousness since then. The only time I really hear film fans talking about Avatar is they're talking about how overrated it is rather than how much they want a sequel to it. I don't know, that's just me. If I were James Cameron, maybe I would make one sequel and see how audiences react to that rather than betting on them wanting 4 sequels to a movie that's 10 years old. Again, just me. Stick with the Film Fan Club for updates. If there's a release date coming out soon, we'll let you know. Well, that's your movie news dump, guys. Thanks for checking this video out. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this. Check out the Film Fan Club on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page that not a lot of people know about. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well while you're at it. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video. You have a good week.